Welcome to Atlanta, Georgia, football fans, as we get a look inside a Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Welcome in, everyone. Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt on the call for you for this one. And I'm sure a lot of people in attendance and watching from home, Brock, they've already got the winner made up in their mind. But I'll tell you one thing, we've got a sideline down there ready to dispel that eye test.
Well, all that talk before the game is just that talk. You can look at past performance, you can look at metrics, you can spin any numbers you want. But we're about ready to kick this thing off, and from there, it's anybody's game.
Cam Little out for the opening kick. And away we go at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Chooses to bring this one out. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Right to the air with May. Has him on the quick hitter. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 28-yard line.
He'll be taken down after advancing this to the 37. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's a New England first down.
Patriots.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
First down, May. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Chased out to his right. Now he takes it. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a pickup of 11. And the Patriots will have a first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's May. Brought in inside the 20. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Patriots will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Jets, nothing.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Return starts at the 9. Duke the defender. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
At their own 28-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Smith. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Second and 10. Again, it's Smith. Hits him on the out route. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll give the Jets a first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Sending him on the dive. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Back-to-back carries here. Down the sideline, inside the 40. Down the sideline, past the 25. And they'll finally bring him down at the 22. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
Okay, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that. I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
So we're through one quarter of this AFC East contest. 7-0 is our score. More Madden Ultimate Team action coming up on EA Sports. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They have it second down, well inside of field goal range. Shotgun snap to Smith. That's incomplete left side.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Throwing on third, Smith. He completes it in traffic. And that will not be enough for a first down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The Jets take their first time out, and they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Fourth down, Smith. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Going play action, May. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to keep it this time. And on first down, only gets about a yard here. The defender there to force him out.
Once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, it denies the first down.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Offense up to the line fast.
That's a gain of 5.
Made out a throw on third. Connection made to Hollins. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Patriots, first down.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. That's the 2-minute warning in what has been a defensive battle. It's the Patriots with a 2nd and 7. May now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
And it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Not on the same page with his tight end. And now they're up against it here on 4th down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up. You're forced to see incompletion.
Now from the left, he goes deep middle. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Putting a receiver in motion. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. Trying the right side. And good for a gain of 4. It's 2nd down.
You know, games that seem a little tougher to get against the front, gosh, this QB just makes routine, such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
On that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. First throw for the backup now. Escapes the pocket. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So it'll be 3rd down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
This is close, but does not get there first. They're going to be left with a 4th and short. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
And that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in my double digits, and they nearly got it there.
All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They were lining up to go for this. He's keeping it. He's going for it. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No game. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. In the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. Now the Patriots calling their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. But, Kate, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And, in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did.
And he's into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots will add to their lead at the end of the half. Corey Gallis on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Patriots double their lead to 14. Now Borregales on to send it away. Looking up towards the dome, can't bring it in clean. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. First down, Smith to throw. He finds Adams downfield. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. They get a timeout. 8 seconds remaining before halftime.
The Jets, first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Smith in the pistol. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Trayvon Diggs has got it. And he's going to score. It's a pick six for New England.
And there in Kate, right there, that's some of the danger of playing with desperation. You can't get every point back with one play, and that quarterback, we just learned a valuable lesson. Not only can you get not every point back, you just gave up 6 of your own.
Touchdown on the final play of the half, and they're trying to send a message here by adding another 2 to that lead.
The Patriots
They will throw, and they can't connect, so nearly 8 points to end the first half, but they'll only take an extra 6 into that locker room.
Jets, nothing.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. It's a foot race. Touchdown, New York. The Jets shrinking the lead some in the third. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets drop the lead back to 13. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. From his own end zone, here we go. Declines the touchback, Brock, and then he can pay in a big way. He's tackled before he can get to the 20. Patriots lining up. It's first and 10. They send a man in motion. On first down, they'll run. And they send it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Second and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. Operating from the gun, here's May. He's got the hook up to Devontae Adams. Give him 8 yards on the play. That's a New England first down.
That's good.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Operating from the gun, it's yours. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
We'll try something else from the 27 this time, second and 10. Back to the air, it's May. Short pass brought in. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
A gain of 9 brings up third